Every year, the biggest watch brands in the world gather here in Geneva, Switzerland to show the world their new releases. Basically, show the world what they've done for the last 12 months. This is Watches and Wonders, and you're coming with me. I'm really excited to see what has happened. I cannot wait to see the new Rolexes. They introduced a complete new caliber with 18 patterns.
Patterns?
Patterns, like how can you improve watchmaking after 200, 300 years? Well, Rolex has done that. Well, we're walking in, bumped in the main guy, Swiss watch gang.
Hey, Swiss guy, man.
He's pissed off at me for not replying to his WhatsApps.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't take it personal.
What have you seen of the new releases yet? Well, you walked in, but what have you seen on paper?
So on paper, I like the Vacheron, the new one with the moon face.
That looks unreal. I am a big fan of that Landweller, mate.
Yeah, me too. I like that they opened the case back. And the escapement, huh?
That 1908 with the bracelet, mate.
That's sick.
Just take my money, run. I love it.
What do you think about the yellow gold Tiffany Daytona? It's like somebody made a Photoshop.
I think that is a meme. I don't think that's real. I don't think they will actually sell
that. That's a Miami watch.
That's Miami face.
That's it. The only place you can wear it probably is Miami.
It reminded me of the beach Daytonas. I just missed the corky straps.
Not in yellow gold.
I want to see it in person, so we're gonna make a first stop at Rolex. Always gonna be the first place, isn't it? Because the whole show is a Rolex show, to be honest. Let's rock and roll to Rolex, like rock and roll. You know, Rolex is just—it's cool again. Marco had to go for a piss, so he can f*** off. We're at Rolex now. Before we get into the new watches from Rolex, I want to draw your attention to one of the most iconic watches in the world. I've partnered with Vanadum, a veteran-run, family-owned small business, to give you a chance to win my personal Rolex Submariner. I would argue to say the Submariner is the most important watch in the history of watches. The foundation of the sports watch today. The most copied watch, the most recognizable watch. It's the bollocks. Your support means that we can make more videos, but also give away more watches. Click the link in the description now, or go to vanadum.com/Nico, grab a limited edition collectible and get your automatic chance to win my own personal Rolex Submariner. This ends on the 11th of April. It's 7 days from now, and that means you have to be quick. Right, let's get in watches now for sake. Well, there's a lot of people here, so I think we're gonna go back to Rolex in a bit. This is too much. During this Watches and Wonders, I'm gonna pick up a piece unique, a watch that's made for me. A first, I think, in the industry. The combination of this complication with this type of dial is gonna be the first, because it is so incredibly fragile what I've chosen to do. It took them 2 years to make. You have to wait for this.
And it's definitely ready?
Yeah, it's ready now. It took them 2 years for sake. And I had to pay for this.
Nico, each Moser has more fans than you.
What did you just do?
So we just delivered a platinum Daytona to your client, sized
On the show here?
Yeah, at the show. Why not? Watches and Wonders, baby.
You're the only watch guy that sells a watch at the show?
Of course I am.
I have the best team, what can I say? Pride and pinion, lads. What time is it?
It's 11 AM.
11 AM, it's time for champagne. That means we have to go to IWC. IWC loves alcoholics, and I love alcoholics too.
And you love IWC?
And therefore I like IWC.
Do you know what they've released?
Some different iterations of the Ingenieur. I actually really like. I haven't really seen anything. I want to experience it live right here. Going reading articles, that's not my thing. I can't even concentrate more than 10 seconds. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a new Ingenieur. I think there's a perpetual calendar. I saw a chronograph as well. I did read some comments. Some people thought it was quite thick.
Thick?
Yeah, like me, thick. Let's go check out some watches.
Well, they're really planning this F1 thing this year, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Brad Pitt with the movie and stuff.
Oh, right, no.
So this is the actual F1 car that was used in the movie, what was it called again? With
F1.
Brad Pitt?
It hasn't come out yet.
Well, F1, it hasn't come out yet, but like there's a crash happening, clearly. Right, we're not allowed to see the new releases for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, that was IWC.
We saw
I saw a crashed F1 car, because we're not allowed to see the new releases. Fair enough.
Jeja Le Cult.
I love the Reverso. I love it. I absolutely love it. My problem is the money. The money that they're asking for it is just beyond ridiculous. Look at this. It's unbelievable. The Reverso dates back at 1931. It's basically a watch you can reverse, you can flip. It's to protect the cage when you play polo. I don't know what the f. I've never been on a horse in my life, so what the hell do I know? Really cool gimmick in 1931, right? Love it. Historically very important. I love the design. I think it's unbelievable. Them raising the prices so much is broken my heart, because it just became not accessible. And you need also a wee bit of desirability. Well, they do really cool stuff. Regarding a proper watchmaking, they do really cool stuff, but like I don't fancy spending 10 grand on a steel watch that just flips. Like, it's nothing extraordinary.
Do you hear those drums?
Yeah, leave me alone. Heads. It's the 12th of July.
Nice.
Awkward, Johnny. I'm trying to be serious here. Alcohol, that's what I needed. The day is now going to go a little bit better. It was already good, but we always want improvements. We actually have a meeting right now. I'm 15 minutes late and I see a punching bag, Johnny. You listen on that with a Diver Air. A watch that can resist 5,000 Gs. It's crazy. Tell me about this. What are we doing here?
So, Diver Air can withstand 5,000 G. So what's 5,000 G? We know that it's a high number, you know, of course, but here we can really compare the G force with your punch.
Where am I? 23rd. Not good enough. I don't condone violence. But if you want some, I'll give it to you.
Mike Tyson hits 136. Oh. Oh, there you go.
I'm second.
Here, no, you're tied first. You're tied first? You're tied first.
Just imagining Hublot.
Right, come on, surely. Not good enough. Oh, who's first? Tracks?
I'm tied for first. It's really f***ing me off, to be honest. I hit that ball as hard as I could, and that was only 129 Gs. This watch, the Diver Air, is resistant to 5,000 Gs. Now it's time to get hands-on with the watch itself.
So it's actually, if we start with the strap, this is like an interchangeable strap, so it exists in orange and white.
When you buy it, do you get one strap or two?
Both.
You get both.
You get both, and you can actually change it yourself. Usually when you get a watch, you have to go to an horloger or a boutique to change the strap. This one, it's like
it's Nico proof,
super
basically.
easy, and you do it yourself. It's our Diver Air. Why Air? Because it's super light. It's 52 grams. It's 52 with the bracelet. Without, it's 46. And also Air because the movement inside, it's 80% air and 20% movement. That's what also makes it super light.
Can I see your new
Of course.
watch?
Of course. What do you think?
When I saw it on your Instagram, I really liked it, and I think in person it's even
it's
better. Huh?
beautiful.
Yeah, well, this one is really, really nice. Even better than the green one, personally.
I love the white one. A jump hour.
And I love the jumping hours. That's actually something that I always loved.
Well, it's not as complicated as the jumping hour of UN, but the fit is perfect.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. We could have done something very easy, make a three-hander, make a round case, do whatever. No, I wanted to do something that I find very cool, you know? That's not really there. And a jump hour in that shape with a rubber strap at that price point, there's none like that on the market. That means that we're fulfilling something that is not really available. The cool bit is you can buy different straps on it. It's a quick release system.
That's really good.
So it's just
So
very
automatic?
accessible. Automatic, 48 hour power reserve, just perfect.
What do you think of this?
White is me, mate. That's me. That's Miami Vice. That's like a wee bit of me.
And so what's the purpose of this watch? You say it can withstand.
So the watch, we present it as the lightest automatic diver watch in the world.
I would argue to say it's positioned as the craziest sports watch on the planet. There's counterparts like brands like Richard Mille. They're not even waterproof, some of them. I think it's 60 meter water resistant. This is 200 meter water resistant. 51.7 grams. It's ridiculous in every way, shape or form. The entire movement has 199 components, right? All coming together in a, is it 44 mil? It doesn't wear like 44. No. That is the ultimate high horology sports watch on the planet, simple as. No, Richard Mille, RM67, which is not a usable dive watch. That's the only thing that comes close. Thank you so much for showing me the novelties, the stuff that is going to happen this year. Not everything we can show, unfortunately, but really appreciate that. On to the next one.
We never do that, but fair enough.
Well, now we do that.
So he's at Hublot?
Yeah, so some man for a man, like, I mean, he's quite fast, like. Oh, he was. He probably still is.
I reckon over 2 yards you might have him, mate.
I think all that fast running.
0 yards. There are no yards. He's twice your height.
I know. What a guy.
But Nico's got the girth on him, but that's the main thing.
Exactly. I have a meeting with the bosses of Tech Heuer. I'm really looking forward to this. It's time to check out some really cool watches. George, the main guy at Tech Heuer, one of the main people at Tech Heuer. Quite proud of that.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations with a beautiful stand, and of course your partnership with F1.
It's something that's a dream come true. Honestly, it's once in a lifetime opportunities for any marketer to have a chance to work on this, but for our brand to come back to Formula One as the official timekeeper is huge. You know, many people don't know this, but we're one of the most authentic, most winning brands in Formula One. Tag Heuer actually has 15 World Championship titles. There is only one team that has more. We have more titles than Mercedes, more than McLaren, even more than our partners at Red Bull Racing. The only Ferrari has one more than us. You know, so it's an amazing heritage that we have in these sports. We have been sponsoring teams. We have been partners of the timekeeping. So to come back to it at the time when Formula One it's at the absolute height of its popularity, it's amazing. What I have on my wrist is the new Formula One 38mm. It's an amazing. It's the solar graph power movement.
Yeah.
This is what Tag Heuer is best, you know, because it's truly authentic. It pays the tribute to the very first Tag Heuer Formula One that was created in 1986.
It reminds me of Tag Heuer in the early 2000s as well.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, Formula One has been ever present since its inception in 1986. It's been with the brand all the way through. Actually, this was the very first watch that featured Tag Heuer logo.
Yeah.
Before it was just Heuer. This is a watch that it's one of the most authentic, most beautiful pieces we've made. We started actually here in 2023. We started with these two models when we celebrated the 60th anniversary of the Carrera.
It's one of my favorite chronographs today. Honestly, mate, you guys are doing an incredible job. I've seen a big shift the last couple of years.
Yeah.
What is the one thing you're the most proud of?
Well, one thing I'm super proud is this. Look at this. This is how every Grand Prix starts when that second ticks to 2 or 3 o'clock, whenever the starting time is. We started off. You know, it's at the heart of it. I think it's something that this is what makes us so proud to be part of it, to be in the heart of it. You know?
You should be. And an incredible job done.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
After checking out Tag Heuer, it's finally time to pick up my piece unique made by Frédéric Constant. Bro, you let me wait 2 years and let me show you. Right, let me show you the first image. November 23 was the first drawn, but it wasn't the first idea. Listen, I'm very proud and very grateful for the fact that they created something I envisioned, something that I always wanted. Where's the watch for? Hurry up.
There it is, with lots of love.
I'm really, really excited. Look at that. That is class. Plastic is lovely. The funny bit is a few things changed during the course of the creation of this watch. Whenever I requested this, and Frédéric Constant was really willing to do this, because honestly it was a big effort from your part. I didn't have children, so in the meantime I got 2 kids. So I asked her to engrave the name of my children on the bridge, but that's how long it took. But that is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Belfast on the dial.
Belfast and the city of Leiden in the Netherlands on the World Timer ring. What have you done to this watch?
First of all, we did the dials in stone, which was a bit of let's say, a pain in the ass, because we didn't have the tooling for it. So that's why we had to wait a long time to have the tooling ready for it.
You needed to make tools?
For this one.
Yeah. You polished everything, every screw,
The screws are all,
It's a good polisher.
I'm very proud of that, and I'm very grateful for that. The name of my 2 kids, Nico Jr. and Mia, on the bridge. Unbelievable. That is the only one in the world. The only one in the world. It's the only one in the world. That's sick, dude. Every screw is hand polished. Everything is hand polished. That's not FC standard.
You're Nico Jr.?
Yeah, that's me. That's
I didn't know you were a junior.
Well, I'm actually Nico the third.
Oh, so you're not, you're Trey.
I'm junior. My son is Nico the fourth. We're all narcissists, basically. My entire family is a bunch of
Wait until you meet
narcissists.
Nico the fifth.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a psychopath as well, you know?
That's unbelievable. It's so cool.
And 2.5 years. White gold case. And the first ever World Timer, I believe, with a stone dial.
I mean, I've never heard of one before. Especially with the how to construct that. That's nuts.
Moving on.
There you go, sir. How we doing?
Good dapper, my friend.
Thank you. What have you been doing?
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just doing something.
I texted you, you didn't get back to me.
No, I have.
This is like a running theme in this video.
But can I just point out, Teddy has genuinely opened up massive opportunities for many other creators. I don't think that it's going to apply to me, to be honest, with the embargo for Rolex, and that video is flying. And
Thanks,
for
man.
that,
Oh,
honestly,
we'll do the fist bump, dap, we'll do it all.
Whatever.
We'll do it all.
You've set the standard. Listen, we've all wanted that for years, and finally it's happening, and that's thanks to you. So
I didn't know I was going to be the only one, by the way.
no,
I didn't know.
that is wild. Man.
So I
That's wild.
posted it, I had it ready, and then it went live, and I was shocked.
When did you film that?
Last week.
2 days in secret.
Yep.
That is wild. But
We
very
respect
proud.
embargoes. We respect embargoes. What are we wearing?
Oh, this is
FC.
yeah, but like this is
What's this dial?
yeah, this is I think the only world timer in the world with a stone dial.
This is sharp. I haven't seen this.
The fun part of this watch is that I've requested a watch 2.5 years ago, absolutely obsessed with the Bloodstone, and they said that is impossible, and I said, well, how do we make it possible? They said, we need to buy tooling, we need to do this, we need to make a new case, we need to do this, and I'm like, well, it's not impossible then, is it?
I saw that Grand Seiko went up in your tiers.
Yes, they have.
Where would that rank in the tier list?
First of all, my wrists are way too fat. So
No, my wrists are they're very small, so I think this is maybe both extremes happening here.
I have never been a fan of the lugs. That's my problem.
The lugs?
It doesn't sit flush for me.
Okay.
That's a personal preference. They're incredible, watch-wise. I think the dials are spectacular, but it's just not sitting flush on my wrist.
I get it. I was really attracted to that movement though too. 80-hour power reserve, 5 hertz movement. I mean, that's arguably the longest power reserve that you can come across for a
Yes.
high beat.
For-
80 hour. I mean, that's
Exactly. I like to be a wee bit controversial sometimes, right?
you don't say.
Well, you know what the thing is, right? He who doesn't want to offend can't be honest. Simple.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I want to be honest. And my opinion was I loved watch brands in the past that I now absolutely despise. Taste changes, same as brands.
I like where you're wearing that, by the way.
Yeah, it's
I think this should be a new way to rock a
This is
watch.
new. I want to show you this.
Oh, yeah.
I got a lot of shit for it, funny enough.
Why?
If you're like me, that criticizes a lot. You also get a lot of criticism. People didn't like that we chose a Chinese movement. We wanted reliability and we wanted affordability. A watch below 999 or lower grand, 999 euros. A modern interpretation for me of the jump art, right? Not as formal as Cartier, not as crazy as Cartier, just a fun wee watch.
Do you mind if I
Colours?
mess with it? So
Go
I
ahead,
can,
go ahead.
There we go. You're gonna have to reset it again, but
No, it wasn't set.
I actually think it was set.
Was it?
Yeah, I'll go back for you. I'll go back for you.
What do you think? Forward
I like
and
it.
backwards.
Forward and backward.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll go back for you. I dig it. I like the concept of throwing this complication under $1,000. What other options do you have?
Well, what other options do you have on a cool rubber strap that's integrated, where you can buy another strap if you want to, because there's also quick release.
Oh.
And it's just a really
man.
cool watch.
I like how the dial sits like basically right below the crystal too.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And hand polished. I wanted to bring something to a wider audience. I think I succeeded with that, but I'm never going to do this again. Simple as. It's too much of a long process and whatever, and I think this was prototype number 17 or something. It's just like, let's get back to Rolex. I am really excited. I saw a green dial Sky Dweller, mate. Yellow gold. Proper. I'm a sucker for green. Look at that. That is a brick of gold on your wrist. Well, it's not on my wrist, but like, yes, I find that sexy. I would love to wear that. It's not groundbreaking, but it's cool. Here, that's what I want to see. Unreal. Unreal.
Is this a new bracelet?
Yes, it's a flat Jubilee bracelet.
A PRX competitor?
You can't say that. You can't say that, mate. Historically, that case is very, very important. We're talking about the quartz crisis. We're talking about the Rolex Oyster Quartz. We're talking about bringing back a legend, but with a complete new caliber. Really cool.
What do you think of the name?
Hate it. Not for me, but like, it's a name. F it. They also made the Land Dweller in platinum, by the way. I swear, I haven't seen any photos yet. I haven't been on social media, but surely there's some off-catalog pieces with wild exotic stones and dials, and that must be the case. One watch I'm really looking forward to see is the 1908. I absolutely love the 1908. Everyone said 2 years ago that the 1908 was the best release of Rolex in years. Well, everyone was talking about it. No one really bought one. That's weird. But that there on that bracelet, yes, that's my retirement watch. That's the new Rolex Daytona Tiffany. It's an unofficial collaboration between Rolex and Tiffany & Co. With unofficial, I mean...
It's not official at all.
It's not. I actually thought it was fake when I saw it for the first time, right? Well, on photos, I was like, it doesn't look right. But in real life, it looks nice, to be honest. Pretty sure it's going to be a very, very popular model. It is sexy, like. Rolex really upped their game this year, to be fair. And as well as that, I just saw Roger Federer, and that's all right, you know? That's not a bad day in the office.
What do you think of the shoe this year?
I like it. It's good. It's calmer. Yeah, it's a good energy, and I'm enjoying that. I'm happy. I'm pleased.
No, wave goodbye to Bremen.
Get that camera away.
Bye, Bremen.
Get that camera away.
Bye,
from me.
Bremen.
No, you really done me hard there.